Silence speaks louder than words. That's what the opening scene feels like, a quiet room, and a single investigator standing in the middle of it all. Her name is Amiri, calm, composed, focused. She's been chasing a case that few dare to touch, a mysterious network trading in goods no one dares to trace. This story isn't about danger, it's about conviction, about what it means to keep faith when everything around you starts to blur. Her colleagues, Elias, he disappeared 6 months ago, right after saying he'd found something that could change everything. She wonders what truth he saw and why he never returned. One morning, a new lead arrives.
もしもし、関口くん、どうしたの？
やられた。例の組織の尻尾を掴んだと思ったのに。
もしもし、関口くん、どうしたの？ねえ、もしもし。
The call from Elias about the network she was monitoring. It was like a sign, and she couldn't ignore it. Without hesitation, she takes on a covert mission to infiltrate the site, not with weapons, not with violence, but with her sharp mind and unshakable will. The deeper she goes, the quieter it becomes. Corridors stretch like shadows, and whispers fade into the distance. Everything looks perfectly ordinary, too ordinary. Then, suddenly, there was movement. A man appeared in front of her.
動かないで。
誰お前は。
麻薬取締法違反の疑いで逮捕させてもらう。
なんだてめえや。捜査官か。おい、本当に撃てんのかよ。おい、撃ってみろよ。え？わかった。わかったから、撃たないでくれ。お前、あの時の。開けるか。 じゃねえかおい。
そんなパンチじゃ私には効かないわ。
うわっ
言いなさい。
わけねえだろ。
ところで、なんだこのネズミ。
いろいろと情報掴んでるみたいだ。ちょっと調べ上げるか。
おい、起きろ。起きろ。
いや、目が覚めてない。
こんなことしてただで済むと思ってんの？
思ってるよ。
昨日は気持ちよかったな。
全然。あんなもので私が役立つと思ってんの？
心性な女だな。ならもう一度試してみるか。
A familiar voice cuts through the silence.
だって俺はこの組織のいわゆるブローカー
One she thought she'd never hear again.
捜査官と二足のわらじ入ってたんだよ。それでこの組織に情報をばらまいて金儲けしてたってわけ。でもさ、捜査官ってこの不景気でしょっぱくてさ、いい加減本業に集中しようと思ってな。それでうちの組織は人身売買に手を広げようと思ってな。クライアントの目を引くようないい女の商品が必要なんだよ。アメリ、お前みたいな。
なんで？あなたのこと信じてたのに、私ソープまで潜入して頑張ったのに。
人を信じてもいいことなんてないぞ。これが現実だ。
That's when Amiri realizes this isn't an investigation. It's a setup. Amiri faces Elias, once an ally turned disillusioned. Instead of anger, she chooses compassion, reminding him that true strength isn't defeating others, but protecting what's left of their shared humanity. Amiri helps Elias escape, choosing compassion over judgment.
お前、いつの間に逃げ出したんだ。おい、おい、いつの間に。
Light always finds its way through the silence. And when it does, it reminds us of what Amiri learned the hard way, that doing what's right is never easy, but it's always worth it.